2024 Saugus Football Sachems. Target Sachems, number 5, Connor Wheeler, number 2, Jordan Rodriguez, number 65, Wilderson Lafortune, number 6, Cody Monaco, and number 52, Kobe Jet.
How are you? You good?
I looked at the camera.
Beat Peabody out here. That's alright, I'm last minute charging this. Somehow it didn't charge all the way. You're good, take your time.
Going to your buddy's house for Thanksgiving?
My aunt's.
Yeah.
Up in Lowell.
Nice. Like every year?
Yep. Well, usually we go to my cousins, but they sold their house and they moved. So we're going to my aunt's house, which is where we used to do it for years.
Uh-huh.
So it's back to the original style.
Uh-huh.
What about you?
Going out to my cousin.
Thanks.
Well,
Okay, cool.
that's what I told you before.
Too bad Bella's is closed.
Bella's?
Yeah, they were on vacation to the 4th.
Oh.
So you and Clark at the banquet on Monday. I have a concert that night, so I just let Jessica know that you guys will be there to premiere the highlight video for them and stuff. So pretty cool.
Hey, return, let's see if we can make a fucking play. Let's fucking go, man.
The Saugus Sachems will be receiving this morning's opening kickoff. We would like to take a moment to honor our military personnel. Our great nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifices of men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We invite both veterans and current military personnel to stand. We thank you for your service to our country. Now we invite all to stand for the playing of this morning's national anthem. Let's play some football.
Back up behind the white. Back up behind the white. Back up behind the white.
Number 21, Farrell Brandenburg. And number 9, Ryan Shea back to receive this morning's opening kickoff.
Well, it's Thanksgiving, Nick. We're here.
Yes. Happy Thanksgiving, Anthony.
Welcome. We're here at the Serino Stadium on this beautiful, sunny, warm Thanksgiving.
Psych. Rainy.
Not the best weather. Football weather, I'd say.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully enjoy this one from your comfort of your home, or if you're at the Serino Stadium, enjoy this one. It is Saugus against the Peabody Tanners in their annual Thanksgiving Day game. Saugus is hosting this year. Peabody to kick it off. Saugus won the coin toss, so Saugus will receive it. And brought down just right around the 33.
Kickoff return by number 2, Jordan Rodriguez.
decent field position to start off here.
At the 34-yard line.
Sachems had won the...
Saugus will begin their drive first and 10 from their own 34.
Sachems had won the coin toss. Decided to receive first.
So first and 10 from their own 34 for Saugus, as Saugus will play on downs to begin this game. Shea to his right, Try to find the corner, but it goes out of bounds.
Ryan Shea carries for the Sachems.
Looks like close to
11 yards on the play. That run was good for a Saugus first down.
First down, Saugus. So they'll continue with the first down plays.
10. Saugus from their own 44-yard line.
First down and 10 from the 44. Moved out 10 yards.
So I had the pleasure of being down at the Color Day the other day, Nick. And say that Coach Cummings got this whole squad pretty pumped up about this game. So I know they're going in there with something to prove. And they've been on a little bit of a hot streak these past few games, so.
Saugus TV in their first year doing Color Day at the new gym.
I was actually just there to assist Mr. Webb. Mr. Webb's video production club actually handled the majority of that. So I'd like to give a shout out to them. They did a great job.
Shout out to them. Great setup I saw.
Biello pass is incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 for the Sachems.
3rd down and 10 from the 44. So there is 3rd down here.
You don't think you're going to see too much passing today, especially if the rain starts coming down a little bit later. So I think they're going to get some of these passing plays out of the way first.
Before they transition to running plays.
I'm just hoping that it misses us altogether. But Sachem's lining up, looking like they're going to throw the ball here.
Eli ready. Eli throws it. Got brought down right around the 50.
Biello pass is complete to number 2, Jordan Rodriguez. Tackled at the 50-yard line. Gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up a 4th down and 4.
4th down and 4. And that'll bring Connor Bloom to kick it away for the punt. The punt team's out for Saugus.
I think a little bit of the teams feeling each other out right now.
On the kick. Ball drops.
Nice bounce.
And rolls. Saugus will watch it. They'll spot it right around.
Connor Bloom is down by the Sachems at the 16-yard line.
You got that right.
Peabody Tanners will begin their first drive of the game. 1st and 10 from their own 16.
So the ball will be spotted right at the 16-yard line.
So I was talking to the gentleman from the item today. We're talking about Peabody season. They struggled a little bit, so see what they got. They had some quarterback changes.
4 wins this year.
Yeah.
That's what I read on an article.
Did have a little bit of a tough schedule, but
they made the tournament.
Yep.
For those Tanner fans watching.
First carries for the Tanners. Gain of 7 yards on the play.
I'd like to also give a shout out to our friends over at Peabody TV who are enjoying a wonderful Thanksgiving off. I know that it's probably been a while since they've had that luxury. So we're glad to be able to assist them in that holiday hookup, we'll call it.
Holiday hookup.
To Jim, Stefan, and everyone else, keep up the good work over there, and we got you covered.
Good luck up there with the coverages. And happy Thanksgiving to all you.
Nice run.
Hopefully it's those members at Peabody TV enjoys our coverage.
Pass is complete Reception was good for a first down. Receiver tackled out of bounds at the 35-yard line. First and 10 Tanners from their own 35.
First down and 10 Tanners. It is Tanner ball at their own 35-yard line. Toss up. Gonna run it. Tackled.
Not surprising. Big tackle from Cody there.
10.
No gain. 2nd and 10 for the Tanners. Ball remains at the 35. 7:23 left here in the first quarter. No score between Saugus and Peabody.
I'd say we got a pretty decent turnout today as well.
Yeah, despite the weather, we got a good crowd in attendance. Good amount of Tanner fans that make the trip down Route 1, and mostly some hometown faithful of Saugus. Brought down for the tackle.
We got a hell of a block there, but
Number 3, Anthony Silva.
big hit. Send him out.
There was Silva on there for Peabody. Anthony Silva.
At the 36-yard line of the Sachems. First and 10 Tanners from the Sachems 36-yard line.
1st and 10 from the Sachem 36. Toss up. 2nd down. Coming up for the Tanners.
Those carries, gain of 5 yards on the play. Chris Mason the tackle for the Sachems. 2nd down and 5.
You heard that. Chris Mason made that tackle for Saugus. On the run for Peabody. Got tackled. And the bench is calling for 1st down.
Yep, so is the ref.
Carries. Gain of 6 yards on the play. That run was good for a Tanner's 1st down.
He just went over with that little flip move at the end there.
Sachem's 26-yard line.
So Peabody will go back to a 1st down. 1st down and 10 from the Sachem 26. Thrown game for Peabody. Caught there.
It's a nice pass. Just watching the quarterback warm up today.
Reception was good.
He throws fast, so
down, 1st and 10.
if he stays on target, that could be something the Sachems need to look out for.
1st and 10 Tanners from the Sachem's 13-yard line.
Well, play will move up to the 13. 1st down and 10 from the Sachem 13. So Peabody's in the red zone. To his left, throws it towards the end zone, caught.
Ooh.
Oh, he lost the football at the last second.
Magnona's pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
That pass was incomplete for the Tanners, and that'll be 2nd down and 10.
Good pressure from Saugus there. And near they needed to be.
Ball will remain in the same spot at 13. This is our last coverage of the fall season.
I know. It's bittersweet, Nick. Bittersweet.
Before we go into winter.
Santos carries for the Tanners. 5-yard gain on the play. Third down and 5.
3rd down and 5 coming up now for the Tanners. Saugus defense is showing something. .344 left here in the first. No score at the moment.
Like to see the Sachems hold them here.
3rd down. Play action here. Got stopped right there. Just inside the 5.
Now he keeps it himself. Picks up a couple. Kobe Jet, the tackle for the Sachems. That will set up a 4th down and 1 for the Tanners.
4th down and 1.
I certainly don't think they're going to kick a field goal here. I certainly think they're going to go for it. I think it's up to the Sachems here to just jam that front up. I mean, they're just going right over this ball. I know they're lining up for a pass, and even in shotgun, which is crazy. But
they're inside the 5. On the run.
nope, stop them. We got the 1st down though, perhaps. Nope.
And stopped.
Probably just got enough for the 1st
Just
down.
short.
Those carries for the Tanners.
No.
Gain of around 2 on the play.
Yep.
That run was good for a Peabody 1st down.
Whoa, correct that. This is gonna be a 1st down here for
The
Peabody.
Tanners with a 1st down. And
Yeah, he made
goes
enough
to go.
forward progression
From the
before they
2-yard
pulled
line.
him back, but
2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
2:12 remaining here. Here in the first. Ball at the 2.
Sachem's got to make him work for it here. Doesn't matter if they're on the 2-yard line or not.
That little soft pass. That's good for a touchdown.
Tanners. Number 3, Anthony Silva.
Anthony Silva.
Rushing touchdown from 2 yards out.
And it's 6-0 Tanners. Extra point now for Peabody. And the kick is good. 7-0 Tanners.
No. Kick is no good.
Oh, no good.
And with 1:53
Still remains
remaining
6-0.
in quarter number 1, Tanners strike first 6-0 over the Sachems. Want to remind everybody that we have a concession stand and it is open. They have mouth-watering bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches, sausage, egg, and cheese, muffins, donuts, hot chocolate, hot apple cider. Of course, they have coffee.
Now, Nick can tell you about the breakfast sandwiches now, can't he?
The concession stand. Don't have cash? They also accept Venmo. Support Friends of Saugus High School football.
And get your taste bud handy.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Get your taste buds moving or something like that.
Close enough. We'll take it. I'm on my list. I'm not going to eat until I get to that Thanksgiving table today. I think I'm going to...
I just got one sandwich.
I'm going to starve myself so that I just go there and eat everything in sight. That's my plan for Thanksgiving, everyone.
Saving most of my meals for the Thanksgiving get-together up in North Andover at my cousin's house.
Oh, choppy little return.
That's Ryan Shea on the return.
That's how you make up for it.
Ryan Shea returns the kickoff for the Sachems.
I feel like that whistle came before the play was over.
30-yard line.
Okay, that's why.
Saugus will begin their second
Just saying he
drive.
was out of bounds back at the 30, Nick.
First and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
Well, play will start from the 30. Other than the sandwich I got warm hot chocolate that's keeping me nice and warm up here.
Yeah.
But the elements now. A little cool breeze. A little misty.
Not as cold as I thought it was going to be, so I'll accept that.
Yeah, me too. Not that bad at the moment. Monaco on the run. Went into a pile. Second
Monaco, the
down.
ball carrier for the Sachems. Picks up a yard on the play. Second down and 9.
Second and 9. Ball at the 31. We're approaching the 1 minute mark here in this first quarter.
Ooh,
Change of play here.
I like this.
And that's going to
Not
be
something that
third
we-
down.
I don't think we've seen anything really like that. Last minute switch on the play.
Monaco carries. Gain of 2 yards on the play. Sets up a third down and 7.
Third down and 7. That's the first time we saw that all season this year. Saugus.
I mean, I like the idea of keeping the defense on their toes, you know?
That's the first for Peabody, too, that they did that, too. Both teams, that's the first this season. Eli, incomplete, going to Ryan Shea.
Fiello pass intended for Shea is incomplete. They'll bring up a fourth down and 7 for the Sachems.
Fourth down and 7 for Saugus. And that will bring out the punt team for Saugus. Connor Bloom to go for the punt. The kick is up, received by Peabody. Paxton Ferraro with that tackle, right around the 50.
Number 11, Tyler Rapport, returns the punt for the Tanners and is tackled out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Tanner's second drive will begin at midfield, first down and 10, with 7 ticks remaining in the first quarter.
7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ball will be spotted at the 50. After today's game, we got to look forward to the winter season where we have some basketball, some hockey, some wrestling. Potentially hard. That's not out of the question. But boys and girls basketball, some wrestling, Saugus and Peabody, it's merged in wrestling.
Yep.
Peabody, Saugus, and Swampscott joining in
There's a
hockey.
flag on the field against the Tanners for a false start.
Can't do that.
Now back to
No,
the
they
5
can't.
yards to their own 45-yard line. First down and 15.
Penalty was against the Tanners for a false start.
Now here's an interesting fact. If they didn't get that and the clock just ran, we would have hit second quarter at the 50-yard line.
Complete.
The ball wouldn't have moved,
Gain of
just the
right around
teams.
10 yards on the play.
As we approach the end of the quarter. 6-0 Tanners at the end of first. First quarter complete. Now we're on to the second. That's coming
End
up.
of the first quarter from Serino Stadium on Thanksgiving morning. Tanners leading the Sachems 6-0.
We'll be back.
Well, we're back at Serino Stadium for the start of the second. Nick Graffeo, Anthony Moschella this morning here on Thanksgiving morning.
That's right.
Contend Tanners from the Sachems 40-yard line.
Happy Thanksgiving to you all.
Ooh. Just a couple steps behind, and we would have.
Maglione pass is complete to Rappel for a gain of 6 yards. Second down and 4.
Other than high school football, we've got some NFL games this afternoon.
That's right.
We got the Giants, Commanders, you got Cowboys, you got Bears and Lions, you got...
I want to see the Commanders after that heartbreaking loss the other last week, yeah.
And then you got the Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers later on tonight.
Shame we don't have a Patriots game, huh?
Yeah, they're not on until Sunday.
That's fine. We can wait.
Kyle Santos carries for the Tanners.
Just kidding for all of our Patriots fans out there. Tough season. Tough season to be a Patriots fan. However, if you're looking forward to a draft pick next season, this is your season.
But the Pats got the Colts this week.
Yep.
What about the Seahawks?
The march towards the playoffs, as I call it.
Seahawks had a big win against Arizona last week.
I know, I thought that was going to be a much higher scoring affair, but turned out to be a real defensive game, which isn't surprising for the Seahawks.
Big throw there by Peabody, and that's incomplete.
That play was a mess.
Maglione pass is incomplete. Second down and 10.
Second down and 10 for the Tanners. Ball at the 29. On the run for Peabody, onto the right side. Got tackled just before the out-of-bounds line.
Nice little run there.
Santos carries for the Tanners. That run was good for a first down.
Dos Santos on the run for Peabody.
First and 10 Tanners from the Sachems 13-yard line.
Yeah, Santos has been finding some good opening spots out there, so...
Morera coming in. Bradenberg will take a seat.
So we were looking at the roster earlier. Guess how many seniors are on this Peabody team, Nick?
Let me guess, like 11?
Your guess is 11? The actual number is 23.
Oh! Oh my god, it's like a 3-hour.
Oh, he steamrolled him right there. Where the hell did that helmet come from?
But to the seniors, that is... I couldn't...
That's literally an entire team, both sides of the ball.
Second down and 4.
For seniors?
You could literally make an entire football team up, both sides of the ball, with just their seniors.
20 plus seniors? That's like a 3-hour ceremony itself.
It's going to be a little too long for an Instagram clip for that one, Nick, wouldn't it?
Tackled, brought down right inside.
Tanners.
Touchdown, Tanners.
Maglione with the screen pass to Jace Jean-Pierre, who takes it in from 6 yards.
Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre. And he makes it a 12-0 Tanner. Tanners with 12 on the board.
Let's see. Their kicker struggled with that last one. Now he's got the wind on his back, though, so... Still blowing a little to your left.
And that kick is good.
Marco Tulio is up and good. 13-0 Tanners, 9:32 remaining in the second quarter.
9:32 remaining here in a second. 13-0 for Peabody. As the teams have to battle the wind and a little bit of a breeze with the kicking.
It's only going to benefit us. Unfortunately, they'll be running against the wind, but the kick's going to benefit them.
But this will affect the throwing too.
Just heard from Devin, who is the extraordinary IT mastermind here at the Saugus schools, both the Belmonte and the new high school and middle school. He was just checking in, making sure we're live and pretty for you guys out there on the YouTube and as well as Channel 22. So that's a nice little field position to set up. But I like to give a shout out to Devin. He's always taking care of us here. If we have any problems, he's quick to react. So thank you, Devin. Enjoy this game if you're watching there at home.
From their own 36.
But thank you for always keeping us up to date over here for sure.
My thank you to him too. And happy Thanksgiving to him. But we are currently live on Channel 22 on YouTube. As we're speaking.
Yep, this is our last live event of the month.
Last live event of the fall season.
Wonderful, the ball carrier for the Sachems. Stopped in the backfield, loss of 2 yards on the play. Second down and 12.
Next big thing for Saugus TV is the tree lighting ceremony.
Which is next Friday.
Yep.
A week
December
from tomorrow.
6th. So mark your calendars. Come on down. Santa Claus rolls up. I heard this year he's coming in a Lambo.
Lamp? Oh,
He got the new Lambo SUV. Because, it gets a little slippery up there in the North Pole.
What a catch by Ryan Shea. He jumped up to catch it.
Complete. Fiorello finds Shea for the deep ball. Tackled at the 36-yard line. That reception was good for Saugus. First down. 1st and 10. Sachems from the Tanners' 36-yard line.
Eli with the big throw. Attended to Shea, and Shea was right there at the right time and just jumped up and caught the ball.
I was gonna say it wouldn't be a Sachem football game if we didn't have a big bomb pass from Eli to Shea. That's how we move down the field.
Now Jordan, Ryan Shea to his left.
Oh, I think he
Got tackled.
Ryan Shea.
And he's got enough for another first down.
He got it over.
A gain of 12 yards. Picks up another Saugus Sachem first down.
Now see, the Sachems have this in them. They just got to get themselves in a rhythm. Really like to see them score. I really like to see some points on the board before the half. You don't want to go back to that locker room with no points on the board.
But the thing with Saugus, don't get off your game. Don't get off your play.
Yes,
stuff.
stick with the plan, Don't get frustrated.
Wonderful carries for the Sachems.
Peabody defense has been stepping up.
1 yard
So
on the play. Second down and 9.
Second down and 9. Ball at the 23.
it's going to be a step ahead,
The wind's blowing from our right over to the left.
Yeah. which is right in the face of the Sachems. So it's tough when you go to throw that ball and
Eli with the throw. There's a flag.
It's intended for Brandenburg is incomplete.
Brandenburg.
Flag on the field.
it might be pass interference, Nick.
Let's see what the penalty. Pass interference for Peabody.
Flag was for a defensive pass interference
Nope.
against the Tanners.
Brandenburg was looking to go for that one-handed catch, but he got pass interfered.
That's what happens, you know. You're down near the end zone, waiting for the ball to drop, and you know you start getting a little grabby, pushy, and next thing you know, pass interference. So
The penalty results in a first down in goal-to-go situation for the Sachems. First and goal from the 9-yard line.
First and goal for the Sachems. Shea.
oh, he's gonna cut back.
He's gonna cut back, go to his left. He's in! Pylon goes down.
Yes,
Touchdown.
Sachems.
that's how you beat the defenders.
Ryan Shea bounces it to the outside for the 9-yard touchdown run.
Ryan Shea was about to go to his right, then he turned around and just went to his left, and he found the opening. And the Sachems are on the board.
Something you see out of like Barry Sanders or something, you know? That quick cut back.
Yeah, something similar to that. Now Bloom will go for the extra point. Uh-oh. Something happened
I
here.
don't know what that ref said. Somebody mic him up. Where's Saugus TV? Why didn't they mic the ref up?
Oh, they might not do that. The extra point. They might change the play here. Or
No,
maybe they'll
it's
stick to the
against.
plan.
It's T attempt. There was a flag on the field against Saugus for a false start. That will back them up.
No, getting a little too anxious out there, Nick.
Well, they're going to continue with the extra point
I think
attempt.
they should kick it here in this situation. I don't think they need the 2-point conversion. Yep, they're gonna kick it.
Extra point attempt. The PAT. They got to try this again. Bloom gets it up and over.
Extra point by Connor Bloom is up and good. And with 6:21 remaining in the half, Sachems are on the board. 13-7. Tanners.
Got that right. 13-7. Pretty
once you
close
get-
game.
Yeah, once you get those points on the board, the rest start coming a lot easier. So I think that might have been the motivation that they're gonna need. Also, I want to say this is probably the closest that we've.
Seen all year.
Well, no, just with Peabody in general over the years. Usually
That
Peabody
too?
comes out and makes a statement. But they haven't quite made it today, so
In the previous years, Saugus usually is down by like 20, 10, maybe in between 10 and 30 points each year. Or
listen,
the blowout.
you know, they can't win every year, Nick, you know? You gotta remember that.
Ooh. Braden for just.
Onside kick attempt is recovered by the Tanners, number 6. Joey Smith
He got the boom.
hangs on to the football and is tackled at the 45-yard line.
Oh my, that was a huge
Tanners will begin their drive first and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
I think a split second, and that would have been a penalty. So, but that's the kid. See, they're pumped up. That's what I said. They got the points on the board. They're pumped up.
first down and 10 for Peabody. 6:16 left here in the first half here in this football Thanksgiving Day game. That's going to be second down.
For the Tanners, gain of 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, this kid's got our number. He's getting like 5 or 6 yards every carry.
Second down and 3. Ball will be at the 48-yard line. Until a pile got brought down just inside the 50.
Peabody ball carrier stopped after a gain of 2 on the play. That will set up the Tanners with a 3rd down and 1.
3rd down and 1. Five minutes to go.
Ugh.
Got tackled.
down.
See what the yardage is here.
Kyle Santos carries for the Tanners. Gain of 3 yards on the play. That run was good for a Tanners first down. First and 10. Tanners from the Sachems 43-yard line.
That was a 3-yard gain for the Tanners. That is a first down and 10 from the 43-yard line. Tackled right there, just inside the 40.
Gabriel Santos carries for the Tanners. 7-yard pickup on the play. Second down and 3.
Second down and 3. Satan cheerleaders getting the fan section. And
I know, it's filled out even more now.
it was just a little bit at the beginning of the game. Filled up ever since. More and more bracing elements over there.
It's tough to want to get up early on a morning like this, you know?
That's going to be a flag there. 2. 1 coming from the backfield.
Number 9 is tackled by a slew of Saugus Sachems. There is also a flag on the field.
It's about. You got a holding maybe, or a block in the back.
It was against the Tanners. Penalty was declined.
Why was it declined?
Well, the penalty was declined. It was against the Tanners.
I mean, we're down 6 points.
Last run resulted in a loss
We
of
shouldn't be
4 yards.
declining any penalties unless it's a replay down.
Peabody with a 3rd down and 7.
Okay, that could be why. It could have been a replay down.
3rd down and 7 for the Tanners. Oh, that was a near pick for Saugus.
Maglione pass. Incomplete.
That was incomplete pass right there.
Pass deflection for the Sachems.
That was close for the Saugus defense.
Well, 4th and 7. Looks like they're going for it.
And they are going to go for it on 4th down for Peabody.
Wow. It's a big opportunity for the Sachems right here. If they can get a turnover right here,
Big play.
we'll be looking at the last drive before the half.
Oh, the ball came out.
That's exactly what you want to see.
Recovered by the Tanners, and that will result in a turnover on downs.
Oh.
Sachems take over at midfield.
Oh my
Look at
goodness.
this, huh? I'll tell you, like I said,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Coach Cummings got him so pumped up.
players and cheerleaders, attention. Once again, all youth football players and cheerleaders, can you please go to the gate on the outside of the track next to the bleachers? Once again, all youth football players and cheerleaders, if you can go to the gate onto the track right next to the bleachers. Thank you.
Well, looks like there might be a halftime something going on with the youth football
Oh, great.
players and cheerleaders.
That'll give me no chance to warm up. That's awesome. Oh, they got them all hemmed up here, Nick.
Shea the ball carrier for the Sachems.
Wow, Shea got tackled by a swarm of Tanners.
So 10 on the play. Second down and 20.
2nd down and 20 for Saugus.
You know what this means, Nick. 2nd and 20. You're going to see this. You're going to see a long bomb pass. I'm sure of it.
Eli is going to take care of this one. But we'll see here on the throwing play. Oh, flag right before he threw the ball.
Flag on the field.
On the Sachems. Another false start, maybe?
Well, that might be for a timeout here.
Flag was against Saugus for a false start. That will back
Yep.
them up another 5 yards.
False start right before the timeout for Saugus.
2nd down and 25 from their own 35-yard line. Timeout on the field taken by Saugus.
Timeout, Saugus. 1:37 to go in the first half.
Once again, one more reminder to all youth football players and youth cheerleaders. Please proceed to the gate onto the track next to the bleachers.
Youth football cheerleaders and players. For a little halftime, maybe recognition or performance or something.
Like I said, Nick, no rest for the wicked.
If anyone's here at Serino, you see the screen says Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, that's picked by Peabody. That's gotta go to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown.
Touchdown. Tanners. Tyler with the pick 6 for Peabody.
Pick 6 for the Tanners, and it's 19-7.
Yeah. Not what we wanted to see, Nick. Not what we wanted to see. Oh, well, we will get one more crack at a touchdown. So
Flag on the field. Flag
Flag.
came in after the touchdown.
Flag on the field. Personal foul for Peabody.
Flag
So
on the field was against the Tanners. After the touchdown, the penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
15-yard penalty on the kickoff. So again, that's in the Sachems' favor as well. So
1:16 left here in the first half. The extra point is good.
And good. Peabody extends the lead 20-7. 1:16 remaining in the half.
20-7 for Peabody. $1:16 to go here in the first half of this fall season for Saugus football this season and Peabody football this season. The first half is almost complete of the 2024 campaign for both teams. And then the teams will go to their last second half of the season. $1:16 left here.
tough spot to kick off from right there.
And the kickoff now for Peabody. Shea on the backfield, along with Bradenberg. Shea and Bradenberg on the backfield to receive it. And that will go to Morera, right in the middle.
Down at the 49-yard line. 1:12 remaining in the half.
Ball will be right inside the 50.
That was the kickoff for the Sachems. Sachems take over first and 10 from their own 49.
First down and 10 from the 49-yard line. Remaining. .106 on the game clock.
Pass incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Rodriguez. Second down and 10.
Second and 10. As it is Sachem ball.
It's getting a little windy out now.
Starting to pick up a bit. As it gets closer to halftime. Rodriguez, that was attending to, but it's incomplete.
The pass intended for Rodriguez, incomplete. Third down and 10.
Third down and 10. We're right around the minute mark here in this first half. That's tackled there by Peabody. A sack there.
Multiple Tanners in on that sack.
Timeout called.
Timeout on the field.
Not sure. Give him a little bit of time to get his gears together there.
1 second remaining. 4th down and long upcoming for the Sachems.
4th down and long coming up.
Shout out to the band out there in the rain today. I didn't know you could get instruments wet.
The prep band is back out.
I mean, I knew you could get instruments wet. I'm just...
Saugus prep band. They took a couple weeks off, and now they're back. Maybe they're getting them ready for the Thanksgiving Day game.
I think they were opening up for the Rolling Stones on their little mini tour there, is what I was told. So
maybe they had a couple concerts
Yeah.
before. "51 seconds left, as we're going to resume play here. 4th down, and Bloom will go for the punt. Bloom punts it away. Ball drops. The ball comes back out.
we might have that,
And
Nick.
it's recovered by
We might have that. We do.
Saugus.
Recovered by the Sachems.
Let's go.
37 seconds remaining in the half. Sachems take over in Peabody territory, 1st and 10 from the Tanners' 44-yard line.
Saugus ball. Ball came out twice
Wow.
on the fumble.
Well, we couldn't ask for a better outcome after what just happened, so. Let's see with this 37 seconds. How many timeouts we got left? 2 timeouts left.
2
Right?
for Saugus and 3 for Peabody. Peabody hasn't taken any timeouts yet.
A little overthrown there.
Viola pass is incomplete, intended for Shelley. 2nd down and 10. 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds left.
He lost a cell phone.
Well, no.
Uh-oh.
And found and is at the concession stand for pickup. Once again, if anybody lost a cell phone, it can be recovered at the concession stand.
Huh, you gotta be careful about that.
I know.
Well, 30 seconds left here, Eli.
Way to
And
hang on.
that's caught.
Number 2. Jordan Rodriguez, the reception.
Jordan Rodriguez.
Timeout taken by Saugus.
Saugus timeout.
Saugus really trying to get in a touchdown here before the halftime. Really like to see it down to a 1-score game, not a 2-score game, so.
Well, we're gonna update here. There's gonna be 1 timeout left for Saugus, and Saugus took 2 of them. Peabody took 1, so there's 2 more left for Peabody. And that's just for the half itself.
Yeah.
That's not for the whole game. It's for the half. "21 seconds to go." Eli.
Gotta be careful.
Is incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
2nd down and 10 with 15 seconds remaining.
15 seconds to go until halftime. That'll be the break that I keep warm and get ready, warmed up for the second half football. But stay tuned for the halftime activities. If it happens, depends on what is scheduled to happen at halftime, but stay tuned for that. And it
Pass
is
intercepted.
intercepted there.
Peabody Silva with the pick for the Tanners.
I
Anthony
think they said that
Silva.
was incomplete, but
Gotta watch out for Silva.
8 seconds remaining. Peabody will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20.
8 seconds left here in this first half.
Don't forget to pay our concession stand a visit at halftime. Breakfast sandwiches, popcorn, hot apple cider, hot chocolate, coffee. Take your pick.
Take your pick. Concession
what if you
stand-
want all of them? What if you don't want to pick? What if you just want one of everything?
Concession stand is open if you're at the stadium. Long throw, and that's gonna run out the time.
This is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first half. From Radiant League, Serino Stadium, Saugus, the Tanners leading the Sachems 20-7 at the half.
You got that right. 20-7 at the end of the half. Me and Anthony will be back for the second half, and that's coming up in about 12 minutes.
So, thanks for tuning in for the first half. Stay tuned, second half. Peabody up 20-7. We'll see you soon.
Wow, Sinatra.
Oh, that's right. We are back here at Serino Stadium, here in this rainy morning here on Thanksgiving morning. Ball comes loose. Recovered by the Tanners.
Second half kickoff starts with the Peabody Tanners recovering the football at the 32-yard line. They'll begin their drive 1st and 10 from their own 32.
1st and 10 from the 32. During halftime, it was half heated press room. Wait out the halftime. They had a little performance, the youth football and cheer. Hope
Shout
you-
out to them for being out here every game like us, you know?
Shea with the tackle.
That's how you stop them.
Pass is complete. Ryan Shea is there to make the tackle for the Sachems.
Right on them.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. 2nd down and 10. No gain on that last play.
No gain on the last play. 2nd and 10. from the 32-yard line.
Oh,
Gonna run it.
oh.
Tackled there by Rodriguez.
Maglione carries for the Tanners. Gain of 6 on the play. 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4.
This is the last tackle for the Sachems.
Baby, no. Now here comes the Tanners on the run through midfield. Tackled inside the 50.
Gabriel Santos carries for the Tanners.
That was Santos
Takes
on the
ball
run.
across midfield.
Yeah, he's been quite the force today.
9. 1st and 10 Peabody from the Sachems 49.
Definitely giving us a problem, and
Tackled there, right in between the 40 and 45.
For the Tanners. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4. Incoming now for the Tanners.
Tanner's kind of marching their way down the field right now.
Goes right, cuts through the middle.
Santos carries for another 10 as 1st down, tackled at the 29-yard line of the Sachems. 1st and 10 Tanners from the Sachems 29.
First and 10 for the Tanners. Ball at the 29. But they're in Saugus territory. That's going to be 2nd down.
Kyle Santos carries, gain of 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7.
2nd down and 7. 8:35 remaining here in the 3rd. 20-7 Peabody.
Excuse me.
And that's caught. And tackled there by 2 Sachems.
Is complete. Number 3, Anthony Silva. Shea and Shahid combine on the tackle for the Sachems.
Shahid and
Short gain
Shea.
on the play. 3rd down and 4 upcoming for the Tanners.
3rd down and 4 coming up now for Peabody.
This is where we gotta hold them, Nick. Can't let them get in that red zone.
Throwing plays,
Yeah, that's how you
incomplete.
do it.
Tackled.
Incomplete.
Chris Mason on the tackle.
That will set up a 4th down and 4.
4th down and 4.
I think they're gonna go for it as well. I don't think you're gonna see them. They went on 4 and 7, so I don't think that a 4 and 4 is gonna scare them much.
Peabody's got to go for it here. Here on 4th down, Saugus defense. This is a big question mark for them.
Oh.
Got tackled. That's going to be 1st down.
Yeah.
Silva the reception. That Completion is good for a Tanner's first down.
He got over the line, but first down.
First and 10, Peabody from the Sachems 18-yard line.
Ball at the 18-yard line.
Yep, back in the red zone. This is where we don't want them.
6:55 remaining. To the right. He leaps over. Flag.
Carry.
Flag on the field right after he leaped over.
Gain of 7 on the play. There is a flag on the field.
We'll see what this is going to be on.
A lot of penalties in this game, Nick.
A lot of penalties in this Thanksgiving Day football game.
Peabody.
Oh, personal foul against Peabody. The Peabody cheerleaders out there.
Against the Tanners for a personal foul.
Looked like he might have hit him out of bounds.
To the 26-yard line. Remains first down. First down and 17.
First down and 17. On first down, Peabody on the run to his left. And touchdown.
Touchdown, Tanners. Gabriel Santos, 26-yard touchdown run.
Santos with the touchdown run. 26-7. Peabody.
Falling behind with a little deficit here, Nick.
Six minutes to go here. But time will be stopped until after the touchdown and extra point. Kick
No good.
is no good.
I don't know where that ball was headed, Nick.
And with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter, Tanners 26, the Sachems 7.
26-7. Oh boy. Get some AC/DC playing.
Yep. For our good buddy Jimmy Alcott, the AC/DC master.
A little bit of TNT. It's a TNT, not dynamite.
So half of the third quarter went with one possession. So we'll see what happens here, Nick.
We'll see.
Did I mention I was hungry?
Six minutes to go. The AC/DC break is over. Bradenberg.
Big hit.
Oh boy, helmet came out. Oh boy.
Kickoff return.
Oh my, his head's still in the helmet. No, I'm just kidding.
There is a flag on the field.
That was a big hit.
And a helmet on the field.
Oh.
Looks like it was.
Farrell Bradenberg lost his helmet.
Yeah, well, that's why he lost it.
The personal foul against Peabody.
For a face mask.
Face mask.
Face masked him enough where his whole damn helmet came off.
Well, they'll push play back a bit and move Saugus up.
Hey,
That will move the ball up to the 45-yard line, where the Sachems will begin their drive 1st and 10 from their own 45.
But
A little bit better field positioning now. We'll take that.
there's one thing I want to mention is about those tents over in the parking lot.
Yeah, they got their little tailgate party over there. Traditional.
I think they have some grills and grown-up and stuff.
That's right.
over there.
You got to be Team Peabody to get that, though, Nick.
Carries for the Sachems, stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. 2nd down and 10.
But if those folks are watching us, hope you enjoy. Tanners are up 26-7, in case those can't see the scoreboard.
A little bit of our lady Sachems over there.
The cheerleaders. The fan section is
They put on quite a little routine at the color day the other day. They were doing all the flips and tosses, Nick.
There's one thing I want to mention that I talked to Bobby Monaco.
3rd down and 10.
He told me that Cody Monaco and Connor Bloom went to the Kiss 108 turkey toss.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Saugus didn't do so.
They're representing for the Saugonians. I like that.
Do that every year. And Everett won the whole thing. They had a whole bunch of their cheerleaders and their fans and a whole bunch of Everett faithful over there.
Everett football has been kind of like an institution for a while, though, hasn't it? At least I remembered.
Everett has a big football program. Big football family over there.
Yep. Crimson Tide.
And it's
See?
intercepted for Peabody. On the run. Went by 2. That's going to be a touchdown.
It's the second pick 6 of the game.
Tanners.
Second pick 6 of the game for Peabody.
Jean-Pierre with the pick 6 for Peabody.
St. Pierre with the touchdown. And that will extend the score to 32-7.
It's tough. There was no one there except for Peabody. And they just capitalized on the opportunity.
And this is only the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Sachems really need to come alive. I know it gets discouraging when you get down by a few touchdowns, but you know,
Kick is
unfortunately
good.
the game isn't over until the game's over.
Tanners extend the lead 33-7 with 4:27 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
33-7.
Want to give a shout out tonight, or this morning I should say, to the cheerleaders of both teams, the Peabody Tanners, and especially to our favorite cheerleaders and the best cheerleaders in the Northeast Conference, the Saugus Sachem cheerleaders.
That's right.
Right. Peabody and Saugus cheerleaders.
Both out here braving the elements to cheer their football
Teams
team
on.
on, you know. I don't know if there's anything more American, Nick. What is that bus trying to do? He's running out of sidewalk.
4:27 to go here in the 3rd. 33-7. Weather has been off and on rain. You get a big pulse for a little while and then a little break and then another big pulse.
We've gotten pretty lucky, though, I say.
We got lucky.
Returns the kickoff for the Sachems.
Now let's see how lucky we get with all these running plays. I think we have to take a step back from some of these big pass plays. Keep it short passes, you know, up the middle. Seems like
First and 10 from their own 40.
seems like they got a pretty decent backfield there. Their cornerbacks are just ready and hungry, and they're looking for another pick. So
First
Saugus has to
down.
be a little conservative with this right now.
First down and 10 for Saugus at the 40. Well, we'll see what happens on these downs here, on these drives.
Whoop.
Oh, they're
There we
gonna
go
go
again.
in. Do the sneak.
Second ball carrier stopped after a short gain.
Second down. That's
Second down
a
and
short
10.
gain. Second down and 10.
Look, they're getting rid of the... They're now going to block that side of the field off, Nick. We're not safe anymore now. Whoop. Once
Oh,
again.
another one of these plays. Eli with the throw. And another pick. Flag down.
Power pass is intercepted by the Tanners at the 49-yard line. There's a flag on the field.
For which we do not know yet.
Penalty was against the Tanners. Peabody cannot believe it.
I can hear Peabody's coach from up here on the roof, and he's all the way across the field. He's not happy.
Flag on the field was against the Tanners. Saugus will retain possession. The ball will be moved up to the 45-yard line.
Gotta be careful.
First down and 10.
You got lucky there.
First down and 10 from the 45-yard line. 3:19 left.
Again.
Shea. Brought down, and
Shea stopped in the backfield for a loss of 3 yards on the play.
so that's going to be a loss of 3. Well, the last
Second down and 14.
third quarter of the season has 2:38 left.
I know. Crawling by, I might say.
Crawling. And then the next third quarter sport is basketball coming up. Oh, the next quarter sport, all 4. And that crossover to 50. 2:09 left. Here in the third.
Keeps it for the Sachems. Stopped right around the line of scrimmage. Third down and 14.
Oh my.
Final pass is complete to number 2, Jordan Rodriguez.
Peabody thinks that they got that on a fumble. I think he was already down. That was a monster hit, though.
8 yards on the reception. That will set up the Sachems with a 4th down and 5.
4th and 5, you gotta go for it.
4th and 5 coming up. And it looks like Saugus.
Coach Cummings got a plan here.
They gotta play for Coach
Let's
Cummings.
take a look.
He's gonna have him play it.
Less than a minute to go here, so want to act fast before we get that quarter change whistle. So
The last third quarter of the season is creeping. Eli nearly picked.
doesn't matter. That's a turnover on downs.
And that play will result in a turnover.
Like I said, it's tough to get your hands on this ball when it's all
Tanners
wet.
will take over with 34 seconds remaining.
This rain's been a big factor on this throwing
Oh yeah.
and catching.
I mean, I think it was a factor early on in the game too. You know. You know, because you want to catch with your hands and then bring it into your chest. You obviously don't want to catch it with your body. So.
On the run for Peabody, and that's going to be right at the midfield area.
Graffeo, the carrier.
Time ticking down here in the third.
Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
See, they might have a time to get one off beforehand. I don't know if they're gonna. They might just wait it out. I think. Yeah, they're gonna wait it out.
They're going to wait out the time. They're going to let this time run out.
End of 3 quarters. Tanners leading the Sachems 33-7.
Well, 33-7 at the end of 3. The last third quarter in this football season.
Football fans out
We're
there.
down to just 1 quarter left of this season, Nick. So hopefully the Sachems give us some memories
in Detroit.
in this last quarter, maybe some big hits. Hopefully another score as well. So
Tonight the Dolphins
we'll see.
capping off a full day
We'll be back.
by taking on the Packers in Limbo.
Look at this. Well, we're back here for the start of the fourth.
Right. Switch sides, facing the other way. So looks like the wind has died down. The rain continues to drizzle down.
Now Peabody ball. The run. And that goes out of bounds.
I thought the other guy had the ball.
Santos carries for the Tanners.
Telling you, this Santos, what a player.
There is a flag on the field.
This is against Peabody. I think we know why they lost, or they didn't win as many games as they normally do in the season. It's got to be the penalties.
Against Peabody for a hold that will back them up. 10 yards.
Yeah.
Brings up a
Yeah.
second down and 13.
A hold against Peabody. I think that what hurt him this season.
Yeah, for sure.
The penalties, they can hurt you. Too many of them can hurt you.
The tackle for the Sachems.
Monaco with the tackle.
The results in a loss of 3 yards. Third down and 16 upcoming for the Tanners.
Third down and 16. Ball at the 34-yard line. .10:40 left. He's gonna go. Almost pushed him out of bounds, but I think he did.
Complete. Reception was good for a Tanner's first down. Out of bounds on the 40-yard line.
It was out of bounds.
I think the Sachems might have got a lucky call on that one. I don't know. I can't see that close, but it looked like he was dancing on the line, so.
9:50 left here in this ball game. And in the 2024 season. For both football programs. And for us in the fall season. Time's winding down. Toss up. Tackled right around the 40.
Pass is complete. Gain of 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8.
Second down and 8. So the teams have 3 timeouts each for this quarter and for the rest of the half.
I know Sachem's down 4 touchdowns right now. So, really need to start working hard out there.
Is a 4-possession game. Running the ball is Peabody, and that's going to be stopped right there, right around the 35.
The ball carrier tackled at the 35-yard line. Gain of 3 or 4 on the play. Third down and 4.
Third down and 4 coming up now for Peabody.
You know, when you think about it, I mean, the Sachems have done a really good job of holding them. The problem is 2 pick sixes in this game, though. You know?
Interceptions and
You take
pick
those
six.
14 points off, and then score looks a little bit more reasonable, I feel. It's just, that's the gamble you take when you throw it in the rain. Or when
And
you're
tackled.
throwing long passes,
Pass
you
is
know?
complete.
High risk, high reward.
Pass was good for a Tanner's first down. First and 10 Tanners from the Sachems 28-yard line.
But I think despite all the challenges faced this
Wanna
year,
give a
I think
shout-out
the team performed
to
pretty well.
Saugus' finest. Police officers Brendan Grocki and Officer Greg Mazzoni.
Give
Thank
a
you
shout
both
out
for
to the Saugus
protecting and
police
serving
officers.
our community. And happy Thanksgiving.
Brendan Grocki and the company. Brendan Grocki graduated in my class, 2016. Give a shout out to him. Longtime
yeah,
friend.
for sure.
Peabody ball carrier gains 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8.
Give a shout out to John Fieri and Joe Alba, Norma Waggett.
Staples here at this,
For taking care of the teams.
yeah. Always top notch.
And Jolo for most of the games he did with those crew,
Yep.
with that crew. If Joe couldn't make it due to work, Coach Joe Lowe will take over. But Joe Alba is here today. Give a shout out to the folks taking care of the fan section throughout the year.
Santos carries for the Tanners.
Give a shout out to Antonio.
9-yard pickup on the play. That run was
Yeah, he's
good
been
for
with
a
us all
first down.
season. So we're glad to have him.
Tanners from the Sachems.
Shout out to his wife and 2 kids. They were here as well. It's always cool to have your family here to support you as you, to do the things you love. So
Give a shout out. Another shout out to the Saugus football team, players, coaches, parents,
Staff, I'd like to
staff.
extend my thank you for inviting the Saugus TV
Crew.
staff out there. Both Clark and
Ball carrier stops
Nick will be at the banquet representing
after a short
and
pickup.
premiering the football highlight video. So
Stay tuned for that premiere.
I'd like to thank them for inviting me as well. I was not able to make it due to some prior obligations.
2nd down and 9.
But shout out to Jessica Rodriguez for always thinking of us, and we
We wanna
really
thank her.
appreciate it. And
We want to thank her.
I know Nick and Clark will have a blast.
Thank you to Jess.
Clark's already been talking about the Sunday bar, so
Listen, I know he's waiting for some ice cream. He's
also ready for the chicken broccoli ziti. He told me too.
always ready for the food.
Yeah, so
Me too. I'm ready for the food too. It's gonna be a fun
Ball
night.
carrier runs for a gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 8.
But that's upcoming for the Saugus football during the off season.
I'd like to see some of the awards. You're going to have to report back with all these awards that they win, Nick, The team awards are big, Because while you might not win, the states or the divisions or whatever,
Stay tuned for the awards.
the
As I'm gonna note them.
recognition for being, vital to your team is super important.
Well, we're just around under 4 minutes to
Stops
go.
by Cody Monifo for a loss on the play.
3.5 minutes to go out here.
For the Tanners.
Cheerleaders keeping it alive over there. As it gets a little mistier and a little drizzlier. I don't
Now
think
it's
that's a word.
picking
is
up a
it?
little bit now.
Drizzlier? Do you think that's a word?
Drizzlier?
Drizzlier.
Oh, drizzlier.
Yeah. Like drizzling more than it was drizzling before would be the definition, I think. So he's gonna cut back.
On the run.
Stop him. All right, good stop.
Stopped out of
Yeah.
bounds.
This ball carrier stops close to the first down.
Close to a late hit there too, so I think it's got to be careful. Ooh,
Wind's picking up. The rain's
that's some
picking up.
icy rain. Minutes and 45 seconds to go.
Weather's been torture all game.
Well, they appreciate us out here, so we do it for you guys,
Yeah, we're bracing this. For those watching at home, hopefully you're nice and comfortable. We're feeling it here.
be Saugus' last drive of the game, I think. So
Second down and 9.
let's see. We got 2.5 minutes to get down this field. I'd love to see them do it. Got a little bit of a foggy, wet lens on us here, guys, so bear with us. Any napkin that I've had to wipe this lens off is fully soaked at this point, so we're at the mercy of Mother Nature here.
2 minutes left here in this ball game. Guys are lined up. Tackled
Carries for
inside the 10.
Gain of 1 on the play. Third down and 8.
Third down and 8. 1:35 to go here in this football game and in the season for the fall sports. Game wise, this is the last one. Under a minute. And that goes out of bounds.
Carries for the Sachems.
First down and 10.
First down, first and 10. From the 18.
From the 18-yard line. Time ticking down. Might have time for one more drive here. And that's
Motherfucker carries it to the 30. And
That's what I like to see.
gonna wrap it up.
Nice little run at the end there. Go out on a nice high note.
Saugus Sachems 7. Thank you for coming out in the rain and watching and supporting our football teams. Want to wish everybody here today a happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy the day with your family and friends. See you next season.
Well, you heard it from Antonio. That's the end.
Antonio. Well,
33-7. Peabody with the victory keeps their tradition of a victory on Thanksgiving alive. So, Sachems played great. The X factor was those pick sixes and the wet balls. Pause. But we'll be back until
mid-December.
Mid-December. We'll be back. Basketball, wrestling, hockey. So stay tuned and then enjoy the off season. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. We couldn't have done it without you. I'd like to thank my partner in crime here, Nick Graffeo,
Thank you
for always
Anthony.
providing some of the best commentary on the North Shore and beyond. So, again, thank you, Nick, and
Thank you, Anthony.
we'll leave you with this shot here of a wet lens and a bunch of raindrops. Have a great day, Saugus.
See you next time.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.